A $54 million mansion in Miami sounds insane, but wait until you hear what it costs to maintain it. And there's a real shocker for you. That beachfront condo that you've been dreaming about, well, buying it is the cheapest part. I've helped hundreds of families move to Miami, and I always walk them through several key things so they don't get blindsided by what it really takes to live here comfortably. So if you think that you know the price of paradise, then think again. Hey there, I'm Biscaha, your go-to Miami real estate advisor, and today I am cutting through all the fluff and revealing what it really costs to live in Miami. This is a real breakdown from basic studios to $50 million estates. I'm talking housing, shocking utility bills, hidden fees, and lifestyle costs that sneak up fast. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it takes, not just to survive, but to really thrive in one of America's most electric cities. Let's dive in. All right, let's start with the entry point of Miami's housing market, though entry is a bit of a stretch when you're talking about one of the hottest real estate scenes in the country. You can still find studio condos in Miami Beach starting around $180,000. Now that's usually going to get you a small space, maybe 400 to 500 square feet in an older building, but it gets your foot in the door. Now, if you want a little more breathing room, a one-bedroom condo averages about $450,000, with price per square foot sitting somewhere between $590 and $750, depending on location, condition, and the building's amenities. For that $450,000 condo, assuming 20% down and a decent interest rate, you're looking at a monthly mortgage payment about $2,300 a month, give or take, depending on your loan terms and taxes. Next up, I want to talk about utilities because Miami's electric bills run high, especially in the summer. On average, you're paying about $200 a month thanks to that AC running full time, and that's based on about 1,500 kilowatt hours a month at 13 to 17 cents per kilowatt. Expect to pay at least $55 a month for basic fiber. That's about 300 megabits. And if you're working from home or streaming everything, budget more for faster speeds. Then you have property taxes. On a $450,000 condo, you can expect to pay about $4,000 a year, depending on exemptions and how long you've owned the property. HOA fees are another big line item, and they vary widely in Miami. Most buildings charge between $1 to $1.25 per square foot. So for an 800 square foot condo, you're looking at least $900 a month, and that is not even in a luxury building. And yes, we have to talk about homeowners insurance. Insurance in Miami is no joke. For a condo, you're looking at about $2,000 to $5,000 a year. And trust me, if you think this is expensive, then just wait until we get into the ultra luxury numbers later. So getting into the Miami housing market, it's no small thing. Even the most basic setups come with some pretty hefty monthly costs. Between your mortgage, bills, and all the extra fees, you're easily looking at a big chunk of change just to live here comfortably. But before moving up from entry level, I like to go to the next step, which is called affordable luxury. This is where the finishes get flashier, the views get better, and the price tag starts to climb fast. Let's check this out. But before I reveal these wild price tags, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button. It helps me keep bringing you the real Miami, beyond the brochures, beyond the hype, and in return, I'll keep delivering inside info you won't find anywhere else. I talk about the hidden costs, the smart buys, and the truth behind the dream. So trust me, if you're even thinking about Miami, you definitely want this on your radar. Now for our affordable luxury category, this gives you way more room to breathe, stretch out, and actually enjoy your space. You're not going to be squeezing into a tiny studio box anymore. You're upgrading your lifestyle. And at this level, we're talking about 3 bedrooms, 2-bathroom homes, and about 1,500 to 1,600 square feet, or sleek luxury condos in prime locations like Brickell. These aren't just places to live, these are properties that are going to offer you both comfort and appreciation. In fact, 3-bedroom homes in this category have seen a 5% year-over-year increase in value, which makes them a strong long-term play. Median prices come in around $560,000 and closer to $700,000 if you want that 3-bedroom or you want something in a more premium location. Now, of course, when you scale up, your costs scale with you. Electricity alone starts climbing north of $200 a month because you have more space to cool. You might have multiple HVAC zones, more lighting, more appliances pulling power. Your water usage also is going to jump too. On average, you're using over 21,000 gallons per quarter, which translates to about $5 to $6 per 1,000 gallons. So those bills will add up faster than most people expect. Property taxes also get a bump. On a $600,000 property, you're paying about $12,000 a year, or just over $1,000 a month. And if you're buying in a waterfront building, HOA fees can easily exceed $1,200 a month. That's the price of concierge service, valet, resort-style amenities, and yes, sometimes even those special assessments. Then there's insurance. Depending on your building, your proximity to the water, the age of the structure, expect to spend somewhere between $600 and $1,200 a month. And if you think that is steep, just wait until I show you the property tax bill on that $44 million mansion on Star Island. So all in, total monthly costs in this affordable luxury tier land between $6,300 to $7,500 a month. Bottom line, this is where things start to feel like a real upgrade. You're not just buying more square footage, you're stepping into a lifestyle, one that gives you comfort, convenience, and a touch of luxury. The spaces are bigger, the finishes are higher end, and the location puts you right where you want to be. But now let's head to the next level. This is where things are truly exclusive. Welcome to South of Fifth. South of Fifth, or as the locals call it, Sophie, this is where Miami's luxury scene really kicks off. You're gonna have sleek high-rises, ocean views, and that unmistakable blend of glamour and the exclusivity that Miami is famous for. Luxury living in South of Fifth is where Miami's luxury scene really kicks off. Sleek oceanfront high-rises, floor-to-ceiling glass, private elevators, and that unmistakable blend of glamour and exclusivity that people associate with Miami at its peak. Now, when you move from affordable luxury into true luxury, it's not just a price jump, it's a complete lifestyle transformation. In late 2023, the median sales price of South of Fifth was about $1.65 million, but here's where it stands now. We have 204 units for sale, 73 of those are under $1 million, 39 are between $1 million to $2 million, 50 of them are between $2 million to $4 million, and 42 of these units are over $5 million. The average luxury condo sale in Q1 of 2025 was $2.3 million. At this level, you're not just buying a unit, you're buying into an entire ecosystem of privacy, prestige, and service. Professional property management isn't optional anymore, it's the norm. And the costs, well, they scale up accordingly. Electricity alone can range anywhere between $350 to $600 a month, depending on your square footage. Again, if you have multiple HVAC zones, smart home automation, outdoor lighting, pool systems, all of it. If you have advanced security cameras, gated entry, or any automation built in, then you're gonna wanna add another $200 or so every month for monitoring and support. Property taxes on a $2 million property, they're about $40,000. That's $3,339 monthly. Insurance is a beast. It's not unusual to see premiums in the range of $15,000 plus per year for a waterfront luxury condo or home, especially if the building is older or the deductible is lower. And then there are the HOA fees, about $1, $1.50 to $2 a square foot. So if you're in a $2,000 square foot unit, you're looking at about $1,900 to $2,000 a month, give or take, but that fee covers a lot. Let's talk about it. It's gonna cover your concierge service, your valet parking, if they have any beach club or beach chair privileges, private gym, rooftop lounges, and in most buildings, they have some sort of in-house spa service. Everything in these types of buildings is curated to offer ease and exclusivity to the residents. Still, none of this even touches on what you're gonna need for a single family ultra luxury estate. I'm talking full-time staff, private chefs, landscapers, property managers. It's a whole different game, and I'll break that down in a future video. But here in SoFi, the monthly carrying costs, not including your mortgage, easily land between $8,000 and $1,200 a month. Living in South of Fifth isn't just about owning a home, it's about stepping into a fully curated lifestyle. From the high-end finishes to the white glove service, everything is built around comfort, privacy, and status. But even if South of Fifth feels like the height of luxury, there's actually more beyond that. Yes, you are about to see that $54 million mansion I've been mentioning. This is where Miami real estate crosses into legendary territory. Now, ultra luxury properties represent the absolute pinnacle of Miami living. And stepping up from luxury to ultra luxury isn't just about bigger numbers, it's about an entirely different world of living. Let's take an example. Rosie O'Donnell's mansion on Star Island. Listed for $54 million, it's an 11,000 square foot Mediterranean-style estate sitting on a full acre of land with over 200 feet of prime waterfront. 8 bedrooms, 2 guest houses, a private boathouse. It was originally purchased for $6.75 million back in 1999, so Miami real estate has come a long way. But when you buy at this level, you're not just buying square footage, you are buying a full-time operation. We're talking about on-site staff, groundskeepers, security. You need a boat captain, a property managers, maybe even a personal assistant, and a private chef. Staffing alone can run upwards of $25,000 a month, depending on how hands-off you want it to be. Your electricity bill, easily $1,500 to $2,500 a month just to keep everything running. In this type of house, you're gonna have multiple HVAC systems, pool filtration, lighting across the estate, guest houses, automated systems. Then you've got your water usage, which isn't just showers and sinks, it's your landscaping, your pool refills, and your boat maintenance. That water bill can easily top $1,000 a month without blinking. Property taxes on a $10 million estate come in around $200,000 a year, or about $16,000 a month. On a $54 million home, expect over $1 million annually in property taxes alone. Insurance is another major line item, often $50,000 or more, depending on the risk. And in some of these gated waterfront communities, HOA fees are no joke. You'll see numbers like $5,000 to $10,000 a month, especially when private club memberships are rolled in. When all is said and done, monthly carrying costs for ultra luxury properties can hit $50,000 to $100,000, not including your mortgage. Bottom line, ultra luxury living in Miami is a completely different ecosystem. It's not just about having a mansion, it's about a lifestyle where every detail is handled for you, every convenience is built in, and the service operates at the very highest level. And of course, that all comes at a price. Knowing what it costs to live at different levels of luxury in Miami is key to being fulfilled here. These numbers aren't here to scare you, but I just want you to be prepared. Miami is still an amazing place to live and invest in, but to succeed here, you need to see the full financial picture from the start. That way you can plan wisely and enjoy everything the city has to offer. If you're thinking about making Miami your home, whether it's a starter condo or a luxury estate, don't try to figure it out all on your own. My team and I have helped hundreds of people find the right place while making sure that they know what their monthly costs will look like. Just send me an email, joe@joesellsmiami.com, and we'll get you started. We'll help you not just find what you can buy, but what you can actually afford to live comfortably in Miami's tricky market. And don't go just yet. I want you to check out my next video linked right up here. It dives deeper into what makes Miami so magnetic. If you think Miami is just palm trees and parties and flashy cars, then this one will change your mind. Be sure to check it out. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.